Hello everyone, welcome to episode 26 of ECW, a new era. We're on the road to November to remember. As you can see, there's been a few releases from WCW. Techna's taken over New Japan Pro Wrestling. That's because Anoki left. I believe his contract expired, and I think it's time to get going. So we're doing a show from Alberta in Canada. Opens up with D'Lo beating Johnny Swinger 3-star 73%. Al Snow and Maven with a bit of a random tag here. Took on Sal, Ian, Tony, Mamaluke with Guido at ringside 72%. Alex Wright successfully retains the X Division title. Beats Joey Matthews 3.5 stars 75%. Good popularity boost here for Alex. Return of the network. Heyman's backstage when Don Callis enters. He says the new investors of ECW have sent him to keep an eye on things and make sure it runs smoothly. Heyman's not happy and says he's got to make a phone call. 80%. Bulls Behind Me beats Colt Cabana 3.5 star 72. Tag match, the Brotherhood beat Doring and Roadkill. This got 3.5 star 81. Quite good match. Paul Burchill beats Easy Money. 4-star match. A good match. 70%. Following the match, we have the debut of William Regal. He walks down to the ring, shakes hands with Burchill. He's announced that he is signed to ECW for now. While he's here, he is taking Burchill under his wing, and the villains will rise. 80%. Main event time, Edge beats Big Tony. 3.5 star 81%. Following the match, we have a brawl breakout. First off, Edge is attacked by Shane Douglas, Ducks and Big Tony. Making a save is Sandman, RVD, the tag champs. And yeah, 78, can't complain. 80, good show, good show. What have we got here? Nothing for me personally. Always make some money. I mean, look, we've got 63 million in the bank. So money's no object now. Okay, CMML had a pay-per-view and TV tapings on the same day. Shock. XPW, sort of like a spin-off of ECW, I suppose. Always like to double check the bottom because that's when retirements happen. Doesn't seem to be anything. See, look, retirement. Yeah, no big news there, personally, in my opinion. Rebecca Knox has entered the wrestling world. That would be Becky Lynch. So we have Nitro, Shawn Michaels and Jericho beat the Thrillers, Hooven Toot, Wagner beat Barry Windham and Kurt Hennig. But then at Raw had The Rock did double duty. First he beat The Undertaker, and then he beat Bill Goldberg to retain the world title. You know, the Rock's, there you go, look, Jim Neidhart has retired. Al Snow wants a title shot. Yeah, fair enough. When it comes to title shots, it doesn't say what title, so they can go after anything really. Colt Cabana wants to work with Fatu. You alright? Nothing. Well, I suppose we've got Thunder. Chuck. Thrillers beat the Hardys. Jarrett beats Bagwell. So WCW still plodding along nicely, I guess, without me there at the helm. Sylvain Grenier has entered the wrestling world. SmackDown, The Rock beats Brian Clark. So Rock's being booked very well in WWE. This one's done Nova Scotia in Canada. Start off with Colt being PCO, 3-star, 70%. BG James beats Julio De Niro, 3.5-star, 77%. Don Callis introduces himself to Alex Wright backstage. He says he's been impressive and they shake hands. 79%. Mikey beats Super Crazy, 4-star, 78%. The Young Blood stable split up. Dream is shown talking to Christian York and Joey Matthews. He says he's taught them everything he knows and it's time for them to create their own path. The trio hug and then Dreamer and McGillicuddy leave. 72%. D'Lo beats Easy Money, 2.5 stars, 71%. Outstone Maven beat the Jobbers of the Naturals, 4-star match, so that's quite good, 72%. Following the match, Regal and Burchill come out to the ramp. Regal says he's impressed with what they saw, and they want a tag team match at the pay-per-view, and they accept, 81%. Kid Cash and Psychosis has put on a good match. It's got a 78, but it's a 4-star match, so very good. Main event time. Edge, Sandman and RVD beat the Brotherhood, 4-star, 87%. Following the match we have the triple threat attack, but then the Brotherhood get involved and we have a bit of a three-way brawl just for some testing out some stuff. 77% though. Overall 81, so very good for the go home show before the pay-per-view. Hiroshi Tanahashi there. So coming up, November to remember. It comes around quick. Feel like I need to turn some faces or bring in some faces. I've got quite a heel heavy roster. So after November to remember, I might do a little bit of a hiring spree. Maybe. We'll see who's available. New Japan here. Hiroshi Hayes beat the Warrior, as in the Ultimate Warrior, I think. Alright, November to remember, here we come. From Pennsylvania, of course. So the show opens. Paul Heyman's in the ring. He wants to do his usual welcome to the fans. Callis interrupts, tells Paul to take a hike, which he does. Much to the dismay of the crowd, Callis tells the crowd to enjoy the show to a chorus of boos. 85. A random tag combo, Easy Money and BG James beat the Naturals. 3-star, 70%. Bald Mahoney and Julio De Niro beat Young Blood. 72%. The Brotherhood beat Doring, Roadkill and Colt. That got 4-star. 82%. I need to do something with the Brotherhood. They're getting good match ratings. D'Lo, Mikey, Psychosis and Super Crazy. This is a draw because Scott Norton makes his debut and interferes for another star. Norton takes everybody out. Scott Norton, having ruined the match, takes everyone out, ground and pound style. He finishes up by power bombing D'Lo, Super Crazy through D'Lo Brown through a table. This is to show he's not taking sides of anybody. This got an 86%. That's right, retains the X Division title over Matt Cross and Tony Mamaluke. 4-star match, 74%. Dreamer beats Kid Cash, only a 3-star match, 65%. Post-match debut for Vampiro. The lights go out, a red light comes on and Vampiro is here. He tells Tommy that he has gone soft. Where is the innovator of violence? It's okay though, as Vampiro is here and he will bring it out of him one way or another. 74%. The villains, Regal and Paul Burchill, beat Al Snow and Maven. 3.5 stars, 77. And then, just to add insult to injury, Regal and Burchill put on some brass knucks and beat the heck out of Al Snow and Maven, busting them open and have to be dragged away before the attack stops. 64%. Tag title hype 100% because it's an elevated video. Tag team titles, triple threat of beaten by RVD and Sandman. The champs retain. 3 stars, 77. World title hype. And Edge becomes the new ECW World Champion. 3-star match, but it got an 82. Had to be done really. Final match, Edge celebrates with RVD and Sandman as the show goes off the air. 84. Everyone in the ring has a beer to toast the victories. 81, yeah, I'll take that. Should get good buy rate on that. Lots in ticket sales. Gotta let Sal go here. Easy money and kick cash. Maybe negotiate now. Kid Cash can stay another year, so can Easy Money. WWE have counted me, they can have him. So Easy Money signs for WWE. I'm probably going to let Sal go as well. Alright, let's build. No one else had a pay-per-view that day? Well, all Japan did. So we're going to end Tag Title 1 and the ECW Title 1. Got some new feuds here. Nitro, X-Pac, 6 lose to Kurt Angle, Triple H beat Pete Williams. Oh, just clicked on Nitro again. Raw had The Rock double duty again. First beat The Undertaker and then he beat Kane to retain the world title. Tell you what, Rock's gonna surely get injured at this rate. Couple of call-ups there. Some more call-ups on the main roster for WWE. The Ballad Brothers. New Japan here. Warrior and Hiroshi Hayes become the tag team champions. I'm sure that's the Ultimate Warrior. Oh, there he is. There you go, IWGP Tag Team Champion for the Ultimate Warrior. Yeah, that would have been pretty cool, I suppose. Right, so it looks like we got some news. Chavo Guerrero I went for, off camera. Signs for WWE. He wanted too much than I was willing to pay, to be honest. Cool, right, here's the card for ECW Hardcore TV. Start off with Edge is booked in a match. He arrives in the ECW arena. Don tells him he has a title defense tonight, 82. Alex Wright successfully retains the X Division title against the debut of Sonjay Dutt. For another star, 73. The villains, Regal and Burchill beat Delirious and El Generico. This got 4 stars, 78. So the border pictures, unfortunately, I don't have any of the cool PMG pictures left for the newer, more recent talent. Chase off following the match, Al Snow and Maven, all patched up, run down to the ring and chase after Regal and Burchill, who make their escape. 79. Vampiro beats Matt Cross, 4-star match, 81. It's a very good match. Following the match, Vamp cuts a promo on Dreamer and Bula McGillicuddy. He says, Tommy, I hope you are watching, because this is what you should be doing. He then drops the mic, grabs a steel chair and hits Cross over and over and over. So he's trying to bring out the innovator of violence, 96. A very good promo. Big Scott Norton runs through the roster again, beats Psychosis and Mikey Whipwreck, 74. Debuting for ECW, Juan Akiyami defeats Julio De Niro. This got a 4.5 star, so 75. This will set steal the show, so very good match. Shane Douglas is beaten by D'Lo Brown, 73%. ECW World Title match, main event. Edge beats Sal. Sally wanted a title shot, believe it or not. 3.5 star and 80%. That's a lot better than I expected. Following the match, the Brotherhood come out. They're clapping and they're praising Edge. Brother Devon offers him a chance to be accepted, a chance to make a difference, a chance to join the Brotherhood. Edge says thanks, but no thanks, and leaves. Fatu looks angry, but Devon holds him back and says not now. This got an 82. So overall, 78 for ECW. Oh, got quite a bit of news. So D'Lo wanted to face Shane Douglas, Sal wanted a title shot, and there is ticket prices. Unfortunately though, Sal's probably going to leave us, because I'm not too bothered about signing anyone. Roadkill would like to work with Edge. Yeah, okay, you can try your best. Normally I don't mind if people want a random one-on-one match, because, you know, it's easy to book. Obviously that's going to be an easy win for Edge, so. Against the angry Amish man. So FNW here. Noah. And HWA. Cody Hawk beat Shark Boy. I'm pretty sure HWA is a developmental brand for WWE. Back in the day before NXT, they had a few. Nitro, Jericho and Shawn beat the Hardys. Eddie beat Shane Helms. Christian beat Six. Monday Night Raw, they had Double Duty Rocky. Rock's defending that WWE title every week in a double duty match. Damn, boy. He's either upset someone or... Sting v Randy Orton is your Sunday Night Heat main event. That would have been pretty awesome to watch back in the day. There we go, Sal's gone. That'll be the news there. Did I have a stable? So we'll remove the stable for now. Shawn Michaels and Jericho beat Petey Williams and Jeff Jarrett. Drew Double X and America's Most Wanted. The Hardys beat the Thrillers. Jericho also and Shawn. It's weird that they book them in double duty. They've got a massive roster. Who's booking WCW? Eric Bischoff. Oh, okay. And you got Triple H and AJ Styles in your brand, and you're not using them. SmackDown here. Mark, what a random. Mark Henry, Kane and Goldberg beat Bradley, Bam Bam and Chemo. Cool. From Alabama, Slammer. Starts off with Paul Heyman. He books Edge, Sandman, RVD versus the Brotherhood in an ECW rules match. Callis seems to nod in approval. 76%. Bulls Mahoney beats El Generico, 3.5 stars, 70%. Juan Akiyama sounds right. Beats Little Guido, 75%. Doring and Roadkill beat Sanjay and Cash ends in a draw. 69% 4-star match because Scott Norton interferes and then Scott Norton destroys the roster. He ruins another match. The madness continues and he destroys all 4 wrestlers. This time he powerbombs Sanjay Dutt through the announce table and then chokeslams Danny Doring on the steel stairs. 85. So we're basically trying to make Scott Norton look like the big badass that he is. Super Crazy beats Julio De Niro, 4-star match, 72. BG James and Colt Cabana are beaten by Shane Douglas and Tyson Dukes, 3.5 star, 79%. Camera cuts backstage to find the villains brawling with Maven and Al Snow. Security have to pull them apart, 71%. Tommy Dreamer, he actually beats Big Tony Ahmed Johnson there, 2.5 star, 71. Following the match, the lights go out when they come back on. The red lights is there and a Vampiro is here. He offers a spike weapon to Dreamer. He refuses and leaves. So Vampiro smacks Tony over the head with it, busting him open. Then for good measure he nails him with the nail in the coffin. He wipes the blood of Big Tony over his own chest and looks at Tommy Dreamer. It's making Vampiro looking a bit crazy here. It's got an 81. Main event time, the Brotherhood are beaten by Edge, RVD and Sandman. This might be my first 5-star match in ECW and 100. So yeah, very good match indeed. We also put it chaotic and we had a big spot in it. So yeah, excellent. Show ends on an 88. Wow. Well, I suppose if I had 100 main event, it makes a big difference. Mark Hendry's left WWE. Don't really have plans for him, unfortunately. Sorry, Big Mark. M Pro here. Here we got Gunner entering the wrestling world, someone called Gonda. So we're starting to get some like more recent stars entering the wrestling world, debuting. A couple of pay-per-views coming up here. So WCW Mayhem. Kurt Angle's the TV champ, didn't notice that before. Kidman's just won the Cruiserweight title. Jericho and Shawn Michaels beat Red and Rey Mysterio as the tag champs there. Booker T dethrones Kanyon and becomes the US champ. AJ still the world champ, he beat Christian. Main event was Steiner beating Eddie Guerrero. Survivor Series, Chavo won the light heavyweight title. Sting's the hardcore. Punk dethroned Austin, wins the European title. Brock is still the IC. Oh my god, Bryan Adams has just become WWE World Champion. Well, I have no words. Bryan Adams crush. I mean, he was a tag wrestler for me. I mean, he's not massively over, 74. Well, it is what it is, I suppose. So if I wanted to change things up, I should be WWE, shouldn't I, really? Nitro, Kidman over Abyss, random main event there. Blue Demon Jr. beat Batista. Tag titles here, Spade and Skyscraper. I don't even know who they are. They've obviously come through the developmental I'm sure Sly Skyscraper's Sylvester Takei. Zebra Kid goes to ASW. Zebra Kid, some might know him as one of the Knight family, as in Soraya's brother, I believe. Thunder here. Booker T loses to 6. Christian and Kurt Angle beat Rey Mysterio and Amazing Red. Ow. That would be me punching the table. SmackDown. Sky 2 Cut. The feud continues. Cut and Tie and Too Cool. The feud continues. Last ECW of November. Starts off Youngblood versus Naturals versus Doring and Roadkill, and Doring and Roadkill win. 4-star 75. Scott Norton destroys Chris Chetti. 3.5-star 67. Vampiro beats Big Tony Adams 75. Big Tony Adams, Big Tony Norris. Following the match, he has a spike again, but this time Dreamer comes down and takes it off him. So instead, Vampiro hits Dreamer over the head of him, busting him open. He then hits the nail in the coffin. Vampiro laughs and wipes Dreamer's blood and smears it on Belula. The sick man, 86. BG James beats Balls Mahoney, 2.5-star 73. Villains cut promo and Al Snow and Maven. They won't get involved in their tag team title match tonight. Why? Because they know they can beat them and they want to take the titles themselves. 85%. Akiyama and D'Lo Brown put on a good match for me. 3.5-star 79. Akiyama wins. Brother Fatu beats Colt Cabana. 3.5-star 8%. Following the match, the Brotherhood offer Edge a challenge. The TV title on the line versus the world title at last battle. Edge comes out and accepts the match. 87. RVD and Sandman successfully defeat Al Snow and Maven. 3.5-star 79. This was for the ECW tag titles. And we ended on 83. So the last 2 shows have been very high rated ECW shows. Edge has got a great hire for me. It'd be amazing. He'd love me to hire Joey Legend. I'll say yes. Joey Legend. Oh wow, he's not, I suppose he's friends with Edge and Christian, that's why. I'll consider it. I've got a bit of time. Alright, end of month checks. Always gets the old processor going on my laptop. Alright, what have we got? Nothing big in the news. We're up to 80 mil. So we've got December coming up. TV, pay-per-view, 1, 2, and then 3 more tapings. And then we will find out stuff like Wrestler of the Year and the Year Awards and stuff. ECW, Sandman and RVD are doing well. Dreamer, Edge is undefeated. Doring's there. Merch wise, Edge is making some money. RVD, Vampiro, Brother Fatu, Brother Devon, Brotherhood I guess. D'Lo, Regal. Let's see how the title. So Edge has been champ for 21 days. 58 for Sandman RVD. 112 for Devon, and Alex Wright is 44 days in. That's the FTW title there. So yeah, that, my friends, let's have a look. Storyline wise, 76 heat, 80 heat, 84, and the world title one is 85. But on that note, that is the end of November. Cheers for giving us a go. Next month well, next video will be December, the end of 2002, and I'll be looking at the awards and rankings. So thanks as always for giving this a go, and as always, take care everyone.